Marner setting the standard for Leafs with increased physical play over the last 9 games. Mitch Marner leads the Maple Leafs in hits as the team gears up for the postseason. During his first 5 NHL seasons, the 6-foot, 172-pound forward recorded 1.31 hits per 60 minutes, Mark Masters writes. This season, he's up to 3.05. TSN Toronto reporter Mark Masters reports on the Maple Leafs. The Leafs and Buffalo Sabers practiced at the Ford Performance Center on Monday ahead of Tuesday's game at Scotiabank Arena. In preparation for the playoffs, the Leafs are looking to increase their physicality, and a surprising player has stepped up to lead the way. Over the last 9 games, since March 26, Mitch Marner leads the team in hits. In the last couple of games, in particular, someone like Mitch has really taken the lead in that for us, shown the way, and set the standard, said coach Sheldon Keefe. If a guy like him who is playing as much as he is, and does so much for our team, can commit like that, every single one of our guys can follow suit. During his first 5 National Hockey League seasons, Marner recorded 1.31 hits per 60 minutes. Last season, he was at 1.11. This season, he's up to 3.05. I'm trying to be more competitive on pucks, Marner said. That's something our line's done good is just forechecking and being physical on the puck. We're using our body a little more in trying to get in there and get the puck out of sticky situations and into our hands and into the middle and working from there. Standing 6 foot, 172 pounds, Marner feels like he can catch opponents off guard at times. Obviously, I'm not the biggest looking guy, he said. I'm not trying to blow anyone up or anything like that. Just trying to work my body into hands and trying to separate the puck from the guy, and it's been working. The Leafs ranked 25th overall in hits per 60 minutes this season, but since March 26, Toronto is 7th overall. Our team has a lot of S on it, but some nights we get away from cutting people off and preventing easy exits, Marner said. It's something we talk about a lot, is trying to make it harder on teams to get out and try and work our body into the hands a little more. We've done a lot better job of it recently. On Saturday, Auston Matthews was serenaded with chants of MVP. MVP, following a big hit on Montreal's Jeff Petrie. You see the physical aspect to his game as well, observed captain John Tavares, pushing back against the opponents when necessary. With things like that, you can tell the level he's at is pretty incredible. Another hard check on Petrie from Matthews FT5L2 PBM, Omar April 10, 2022. Marner's physicality sending a message to Maple Leafs at crucial time of season. Mitch Marner's recent physical play has been noticed by his team, and according to Maple Leafs head coach Sheldon Keefe, Marner has been leading by example at a time of the season where the intensity naturally elevates. Marner admits he's not trying to blow anybody up, he's just trying to win pucks. Marner draws inspiration from line mate Michael Bunting, also 6 foot, who consistently makes a beeline for the toughest areas of the ice. I don't know if this is a swear word, Marner said with a small smile, but he's taking us beating in front there, really. He's just getting destroyed in front, and he loves doing it. Is Marner impressed by the 26-year-old's tolerance for pain? I mean, he's from Scarborough, Marner said. Anyone who knows Scarborough, they're not afraid to get dirty. He knows he's going to get rewarded eventually. He just keeps doing it. And that's why Bunting's 16-game goal drought isn't a big concern. He's doing a great job being around the net and making guys have to commit to him and focus on him, Marner said. Throughout the neutral zone, he's made a lot of great little plays there to me or Mats with speed coming into the zone, and we're creating stuff off that. Despite getting top-line minutes, Bunting hasn't scored since a game in Columbus on March 7th. Auston is scoring all the goals and taking all the goals from the line, Keefe said with a chuckle. Those guys are working so well together, and that is just the way it is working right now. I still see Bunts making tons of great contributions. The latest came on Saturday when he set up Matthews' second goal of the night with a nifty neutral zone pass. Bunts stretches the neutral zone out, gets a puck back, bumps it back to Auston with a ton of speed, and he is hard to handle when that is the case, said Keefe. It is a very subtle play there. Bunting has 12 assists during this 16-game dry spell. Another one that stands out to me is Morgan Rielly's goal in Dallas, Keefe continued. Bunts made a play just inside the blue line. He might have actually been outside of the blue line at the time, but he made a lateral play across the ice into space for Mitch to skate onto. He gets a second assist on that play, but to me, he makes the whole play because of his placement of the puck and his awareness to do that. Obviously, the things he does physically in terms of going to the net, competing, drawing penalties, and all of these things bring great value to our team even when he is not scoring. Bunting drew yet another penalty on Saturday. His chirped Chris Weidman after the second Matthews goal, which led the Canadiens' defenseman to take an extra minor and a 10-minute misconduct. "It's just funny," Marner said. "I mean, I had a pretty good visual of that one. I could see it coming from a mile away and got in there pretty quick. He's very good at what he does. What happened? We'll leave that between me and him," Bunting said. "That's hockey and that's fun. It's all good." Michael Bunting is the most popular player on the team. 7 TBK 347 EIW, Omar April 9, 2022. Bunting is third in the NHL in penalties drawn behind just Edmonton's Connor McDavid and Winnipeg's Pierre-Luc Dubois. "He is certainly able to stick his nose into everything," said Keefe. "At times, you wonder if he is going to be able to get up, but he bounces back and doesn't miss a shift." Despite the praise from teammates and his coach, Bunting admits the goal drought is weighing on him. His longest previous stretch between goals this season was 9 games from December 7th and January 12th. "Anyone that says they're not thinking about it is lying," Bunting said. "Yeah, obviously, I want to contribute offensively in that way too. I want to score goals. I am getting assists and stuff like that, but goals are fun too. But it is what it is. I'm happy that we're winning, and that's all that matters now. Points don't really matter right now. We're going to the playoffs. We got 10 games to go, so hopefully I can get one here and roll that into playoffs and never look back. I do believe the goals will come for him," Keefe said. "He filled the net in practice today. That is a good sign. He's taking an ass beating in front." Marner credits Bunting's contribution to line. Michael Bunting hasn't scored a goal since March 7th, but his contribution in other areas of the game hasn't dipped. Mitch Marner has noticed and appreciates the beating Bunting has been taking in front of the net, and what he has contributed to the top line. On Matthews' second goal on Saturday, Marner needed to pull the emergency brake to stay on side at the offensive blue line. "It's tough," he said of the move. "I got to thank my personal coach Dan Noble for that one. That's a lot of groin stuff we do in the summertime. I try and take care of myself the best I can and keep my body loose. I'm kind of loosey-goosey out there, I guess. I always joke around with Alex Kerfoot, the best groins in the league. But knock on wood." Platinum assist from Marner to stay onside ahead of Matthews' goal XQ for JJ Jacek, Omar April 9, 2022. Jack Campbell did a session with goalie coach Steve Brewer ahead of Monday's main workout, but only stayed out for the first drill of practice. Eric Kallgren, who stopped 24 of 26 shots in Saturday's win, will start again on Tuesday. He's coming off a really good start, and then also, in combination with that, Jack is a little bit below 100% at this point, Keefe said. Nothing to do with his previous injury, but at this time of year, with everything that's going on, and with the fact Kallgren played the way he did, just a little bit below 100%er is enough for us to give him an additional couple of days here. We'll get him ready for Thursday. Campbell returned from a rib injury last week, playing for games in a 6-day stretch. His save percentage was .891 in those appearances. Kallgren, meanwhile, responded well after allowing a long Radko Gudas shot to get by him, and then exiting Tuesday's game in Florida after taking a shot off his jaw. "I felt better," the 25-year-old rookie said on Saturday. "I haven't really been satisfied with my game the last couple games, so it was nice to get this win, and the feeling I had." Keefe described Saturday as Kallgren's best game in the NHL so far. "I've played 9 games now, so I'm starting to get more and more comfortable," Kallgren said, "but still, it's a tough league to play in. It's a lot of S players, so you got to be on your